Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a fabulous day. I'm going to show you my recipe that I use for banana bread. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm just taking 3 very ripe bananas and I'm just peeling them and breaking them in half into a bowl right here. And then I'm just going to mash those up with a fork. Now you can use a fork, you can use a potato masher. If you have a very excited child helper, they can also use clean hands, or you can use clean hands, whichever way you want to do that, then in whatever way is easier for you. You can also put it in a processor, but I prefer either using my clean hands or a fork, just because it still leaves chunks of bananas. But if you want a smoother consistency, then just stay with the fork or your hands. So now I'm just adding in 1 cup of white sugar, and I'm just going to mix that into the mashed bananas. And then next is 1/4 cup of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. It doesn't change anything in the recipe. And you do want that to be melted. And you're also going to use 1 egg. I just crack it into a separate bowl and scramble it in there with the same fork. And that just helps with not getting any eggshell pieces in your actual batter. So then I'm just going to mix all the wet ingredients, and then you're going to see me combine 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, sorry about that, and then I also have some cinnamon and some allspice in there. I used about a teaspoon for all of that, and then I'm just going to mix that with a spoon. The reason I'm mixing this with a spoon and not a hand mixer or a stand mixer is because I find that it can cause the banana bread to go flat. You don't want to over mix it. And another tip is I actually sifted my dry ingredients together, and this also just helps with fluffiness. And I was really happy with how this banana bread came out. So now I'm just adding in about 1/2 cup to a cup of walnuts. You definitely don't have to do this, but it's for my personal home, so we love any kind of nuts. If you or your child is allergic to walnuts, you can definitely substitute pecans. And then I just have a loaf pan. This is I believe a 9x5, but you can also use a 9x13. And I'm just going to grease that and then pour the banana bread mixture into there, and then put it in the oven at 325 for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. It did take a little bit longer to set up, and you just want to keep it in there until you can stick a toothpick in there and it comes out clean, or even a fork or a knife and it comes out clean. And then also, I just wanted to quickly mention before the end of the video that you can also substitute 1/4 applesauce for the egg.